lifestylers, thank you so much for tuning into Hell Black Girl Lifestyle. We have started our self-care bingo. Today we are going to focus on journaling. While I was editing the video, I tuned into Tia Zamara's channel and she was talking about journaling. And I just wanted to thank her so much for letting me add in her snippets for her talking about journal to our self-care bingo. And I'll be popping in as she's talking about journaling.
I highly suggest journaling daily. What happened in your day, how you felt throughout the day, how you can better tomorrow.
Lots of people write in their journals every day, but you don't have to write in your journal every day if you don't want to. It's all about making time for yourself. If you have 2 minutes every week to write down your thoughts, that's fine. I most likely write in my journal 4 out of the 7 days of the week, depending on what's going on in my life. Sometimes if there's like loads of things that I'm having to do, I usually journal in the morning. It's usually one of the first 3 things that I do after getting out of bed. I like to read a little bit and then I write in my journal, usually about what happened the day before, and then sometimes I put the goals of the day there. It's just a little time for me to reflect about my life, and then sometimes I look at it and be like, whoa, I really did do a lot of stuff today. Okay, that's cool. Oh, that's the way I felt about that? Oh. That's what this is me. This is how I be feeling about stuff. It really, really does give you a good way to reflect on your day and how you were feeling, and then gives you time to fill up thoughts about how you can move forward and planning out different aspects of your life.
To your journal as if it is your therapist, it's literally so therapeutic and it literally helps. Also,
using the journal as your therapist, that really, really stood out to me, because for me, writing is pretty cathartic. Catharsis is like soul cleansing. And it's also just a way of you to keep track of telling your own story. So no one can mess with it because you wrote it down and this is what happened. They can use this as the first source, as an original artifact of how you were and how you lived your life. This is saying I was here by you. And I really, really like what Tia said about how you can use your journal, talk to your journal as a therapist, because there's so many places where you feel like you have to put on or you have to be this different version of yourself. But you and that piece of paper is just you and that piece of paper. No one else is going to read it but you, or maybe somebody if you decide to share. So you can just really be bare and honest there and just leave it all on that piece of paper. And after you write, after I'm done writing, I feel so relaxed and just ready to move on. So writing your journal like a therapist, is something that I really, really agree with what Miss Tia Zamora is saying.
great for scripting. I love scripting. Scripting is literally just writing in your journal as if you're in the future and you already have what it is that you want. Are great for scripting. I love scripting. Scripting is literally just writing in your journal as if you're in the future and you already have what it is that you want in the future, today, in reality. So
scripting is new to me because I was in a professional development with facilitators that talked about talking about things that you want as if they are happening now. But then actually writing down actually made a whole lot of sense to me. So Tia introduced a new idea to me of scripting, and I really, really like it. I really like that idea of scripting things out because it keeps it in your mind. I really like that part. Okay, back to Tia.
My current reality is I have about 12,000 subscribers. I make about part-time money here on YouTube. I get a few sponsorships here and there, and that's my reality. What I wish to get from this is to reach milestones like 100,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers, sponsorships out the ass, like
Girl, you and me both.
Sponsorships, calendar booked all the way up. I'm making full-time rich bitch money, okay? This is now my career. I can take care of my family. I have more time. I'm just doing what I love. So an example of what I would write in my journal book that I like to script in would be, and I do suggest keeping your journal separate from the book that you script in. Let those be two different things.
I really do like this part. This is some really good advice for keeping two separate journals, or maybe inside of your journal you can split it up. What I have a journal where I have a tab where one side is for my work and then the other side is for my YouTube comment. So you can divide up your journal. If you have one journal, you can divide it up that way. So you have one that's for scripting, and then you have one for your personal journaling. Or like she said, you could just have two different ones, one for scripting and one for journal. I really, really like that idea. So both of those are really good, so you can have them as a reference point. Be like, oh, when things come into fruition, everything that we scripted have come into fruition. You'd be like, oh, that's what am I. You open up your scripting journal, and you're like, oh, that's that thing that I said I wanted to do. And then, boom, now it's here. You got that rich bitch money, like she said.
What I would write when scripting is, I am so happy and thankful now that I have 1 million subscribers. YouTube is now my full-time career. I am making loads and loads of money, more money than I could have ever imagined. I can take care of myself and my family. I get sponsorships daily. My emails are flooded. I am booked like there's no tomorrow. I'm so happy and thankful for this newfound life, this newfound way of living. I'm thankful for all of the knowledge that I have gained throughout this journey.
What I like about this part is she says that she's happy and she's grateful. She also mentioned her attitude, as well as having the material possession. She also talked about having a great attitude towards what she had. And I really like that she thought about it holistically as a way for us to take care of ourselves. I like that part. All right, let's go back to Miss Tia.
The more you start doing that, if you can do it daily, you know, every morning when you wake up, at the end of every day, along with stating affirmations and actually believe in what you're saying and writing, is so much power.
To actually believe in what you're writing about and what you're saying is very, very key. Because I know as soon as we have that good thought, that negative come in, like Newton's law of motion, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. We really got to hold firm on that belief in what we're saying. Because there's power in belief and there's power in writing as we take care of ourselves in the self-care bingo game that we're playing. That is so key to what she is saying. That is so key to believe.
So I highly suggest investing in a journal or just a notebook and a good pen.
A good pen is so important. It makes you just want to keep on writing when you have a good pen. And girl, you don't know how many times, lifestylers, y'all don't know how many times I had to stop writing because I had to get a different pen or a different pencil because one, just the ink ran out of one. It's not going as smoothly as I would like it. Oh, it's important that we invest inside of a good pen for us writing in our journals as part of our self-care bingo. you all in the next part of our Black self-care bingo. Well, we will be talking about cleaning things, talking about that clean something. And I also look forward to checking in with you all in a live that will. As always, Black beauty and Black making matter. Important to me. I often start off my day doing my journaling. It just helps me get all my thoughts out there on the paper, helps me organize some things, reevaluate. I mostly write in my journal every day, especially if there's a lot of things that I had going. Oh, shoot, that's not what I'm going to say. Oh, pens. Gotta have yourself a good pen to keep on writing.